Hello and welcome back to the Silent Age. This must be episode 6 by now. Here we are in chapter 4. Is that right? I think that's chapter 4. It's called The Entry. And we haven't really entered into anything just yet, so I'm not sure exactly what that entry is going to be talking about. I restarted the chapter. So let me get this broom here. For a second there, I got all excited by the thought of renewing my old broom without filling out acquisition. Yes, I did that. Now, this fan's going to give me some jive about meat and freshness and whatever. Yeah, cleaning supplies. Good, yes. Yes. 57. You know, I kind of have this feeling in this area that we're in an alley. Why is there a number on this door? It's not like that's like, you know, the building address sort of. I don't know how to call it. I'm so tired right now. Maybe somebody just figured to put a number on this door. I don't know. Anyway, here we have a nice button. Hang on, let me get out of the way. Look at that button. Oh, I have to press it.
Nice.
Hey, it opened the door. Things are finally looking up for me. What? Does that actually happen? This seems like it would be like an electronic lock for the door, but would the door actually just open on its own? I mean, we are playing a video game after all. Sure, let's go up and, Oh. Sure. This doesn't seem like precisely the situation where I would want to walk right out in front, but, you know, probably this is not the type of game that would give me a game over. What? No, this is a point-and-click adventure. Of course I would get a game over if this were an older point-and-click adventure, but, let's just keep going with it. We'll restart at the worst. It's a bottle of turpentine, corrosive and flammable. Should come in handy. Probably shouldn't run off with the whole bottle though. The painter will notice it's gone and alert the officer. What if I just take the bottle and then leave? Like they won't be able to do anything about it. Have you thought that far ahead, Mr. What was it? Joe? Joe. Yes. All right, fine. Fine. Don't do it then. It's a can of paint. Can I no, I can't because I can't. I want to combine the turpentine with the paint. Just because I'm a jerk, I suppose. What's this fan tell me? And you just keep on spinning, don't you? Why, yes, it does. It's a fan. Kind of its job. All right, let's be obvious. Let's just walk out in front of these people. This is the place, all right. Now I just need to get in there and hopefully find the time travel guy. Yes, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to remember what in the hell we're doing in the Silent Age, currently our job is that we've been given this time travel device so that we can go into the past and alert the time traveler who gave us the time travel device and alert him to a mistake, or not a mistake, I should say, but to something that he did not think about. You see, he had a plan, this time traveler, and unfortunately it went real wrong because of a parking attendant that wasn't where he should have been. So if we go into the right time and tell him about it, now, presumably everything's going to be great. Why we're going into the hospital, however, is we're figuring that the time traveler, since he was injured, would have been taken to the hospital because presumably he didn't die. I suppose. I mean, he appeared to be shot. It could really be. Now, if I hide behind this tree here, butcher shop window. That is a butcher shop, right? I mean, there's a slaughtered corpse right there. How about, whoops. Ooh, hey, that's a bone. Can I take a bone? No. Ooh, I can take this meat hook, though, probably. Nobody's gonna mind. It's a somewhat scary-looking meat hook. It's really just an S-hook. It looks suspiciously clean. Oh, I'm not sure what to think about that. I mean, it's a butcher shop thing. I mean, I would expect that this type of meat hook would be filthy. Okay. Nice use of light to beam down on color. Yes, that's good. Yes, that's good. That's good.
Huh.
There's something round underneath the dirt. Well, Mr. Janitor, what are you going to do about it? Something underneath here, but it's totally covered with dust and grime. And you're not going to get your hands dirty. No, sir. Joe is a better man than that. Luckily, though, we've already picked up the thing that we need. How about we do this? There's a manhole here. Oh, that's what I'm going to do with this meat hook. That's okay. There's no way I'm going to get my hands around the cover. There are holes, but not big enough for fingers. And this man doesn't believe in effort. So how about we do this? Okay, so maybe he does believe in effort. I've never actually done this. I figure that these things have always been very, very, very heavy. So I'm figuring, okay, maybe Joe deserves 5 abject value points for moving this manhole out of the way. That's a sewer. Yep. We have a bar. Tell me about this part. It's a loose rung from the ladder. I'm taking it with me. If anything survived in this world, it'll be hungry by now, and I need something to defend myself. With a ladder rung? You're not going to defend yourself with a friggin' ladder rung, Joe. No effort, Joe. You're just going to probably be eaten. You silly thing. Even if I could somehow make it through those bars, there's like 2 tons of girders and rubble in the way. Okay, I'll give this one to you. This seems very impractical. Fine, I'll give it. Fine. But seriously though, a friggin' ladder rung is not going to defend you from anything, especially if you don't know what you might be defending yourself from. You know, might be able to throw this and maybe like a mutant dog would chase after it briefly till it got it and come back and it'll look threateningly at you and all that stuff. Anyway, while we're down here, we may as well. Whoops! I keep getting the stupid cursor off screen. Oh man. Oh boy, that's nice. Yeah, okay, it's here. It's here. Oh, oh boy, I like it. That's really, really, really neat. I like that this developer House on Fire is willing to do that with these pictures. Oh, I like that. Okay, well, can't seem to do very much with these iron bars. I can't take a rusty ass bar versus other bars. Give it a few weeks and I might be slim enough to slip through those. Gotta be a better way though. Yes, there probably is, but I don't have it. Well, I mean, I suppose I could give it a try. I might get somebody's attention, though, if I slam this thing hard enough. They're usually an inch thick, not even slightly rusty. I'll break my arms before bending those. Got anything else to say? Give it a few weeks? Yeah. Okay, fine. Ah, yeah. It must smell awful in here. Like, we're right outside the hospital. This must have all the worst kinds of sewage in it. Oh, poor you, buddy. Mind you, he's a janitor. He's probably used to it. Maybe there's no getting used to that type of sewage. Maybe. Boy, we're using this a lot today, huh? But yeah, Jesus. How about I'm gonna play it careful. Oh. No, that's not exactly as careful as I would have liked. Okay, so man, we're still filling in a picture here as to what exactly in the world happened. We're as a slight and very brief refresher, we are time traveling between 1970s to current day 2010s. Okay, something clearly very sudden happened. That news program from before in the previous episode indicated that something was happening, and here we can see that it was sudden enough that the painter didn't even get to finish his job painting this far. You see, there's No progress since the 70s. None. None at all. In fact, that may be him. Hang on. Whoops! Yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm back. Curious. Did the man sit down by this tree, or did this tree develop underneath the man? Well, I don't know why I'm starting to think about this, but did he eat, like, an apple and a seed that he just happened to digest somehow? That didn't digest, I should say. Kind of, pooped out. And then it became this tree? That's impossible. Okay, well... I don't know what to think.
No.
I'm not getting any closer. I'm crazy allergic to bees. This is a hornet's nest. I fell off a roof of an apartment building, cleaning windows back in '65. I knocked over a bee's nest and held onto the drain pipe for 35 minutes before the fire department showed up. Good God. They removed 137 stingers at the hospital. Said I was lucky to be alive. Didn't feel so lucky to me. I've been allergic to bees ever since. Boy, man. That really sucks. Maybe I think a little bit higher of you now that I know that there's been at least some suffering in your life past what we saw at the beginning. You've been through the army and all that sort of stuff, but 137, good God. Why not just let go of the bar at that point? Maybe you're really high up. No, a roof of a building, for God's sakes. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe interact a bit with the obvious thing, this corpse here. There's a lighter wedged between his ribs. He won't be needing it anymore. I've seen 3 dead people today. I should be able to stomach this by now. But the only thing keeping me from throwing up is how surreal this all feels. You know, at least in the future here, presumably 2012 or whatever, I think it'd be okay if you threw up. Nobody would see. So, it's just a little bit weird. I'm stuck on this one fact. The lighter was inside his ribs. I mean, where else would it be if it was in his chest pocket, you know? But, like, it kind of invokes the image in my head that something took this lighter and slammed it into his ribs, and that's how he died, or whatever. See, I figured I was going to take that cigarette. I have no idea what I was going to do with that cigarette, but, you know, that's the one thing that stands out. Anyway, I'm glad I suppose I'm glad all right. Maybe I'm going to use this with the turpentine. That must be it. Yeah. How about this locked container? But the padlock is so rusty, it rattles. Huh. The kind of rattling you might need to defend yourself with? Defend yourself from. Sorry. I got it. Okay, cool. What's, it's a bone saw. Apart from the goop, it doesn't look like it's been used. That ain't goop. I mean, yeah, it's goop, but you wouldn't call it goop. Even a janitor wouldn't call this goop or gook or anything. This is freaking blood. This is gore. Okay, so he's not willing to go through that door because of the hornet's nest, but he's willing to pass by it. It's a little inconsistent, but whatever. Sure, great. What am I gonna do with it? Oh, hang on. No, I'm not gonna do that in front of 2 guys. So that would take like a half hour. Okay, maybe. Okay, let's switch back into. Okay, yeah. We'll just time hop or hopscotch my way. Time hopscotch. Yeah. So if I go over here, yeah, this kind of got me thinking. This is very opportune, and this is very good, you know, I guess, staging to... Hang on. Turn the volume up and listen to this beat. Yeah. That's a good drip. Okay. So, it's really nice that they thought that the devs thought to put this here, because I wouldn't have considered probably that a bone saw, a lowly gook-covered bone saw, might probably work with this. Man, I bet I could cut through a car with this saw. Aw, shucks. Okay, I was about to say, shoot, if you could cut through a car with a bone saw, maybe you should keep that sucker. Can I take this? Okay, I lost one ladder rung. Maybe I could have taken a longer iron bar and actually have been able to defend myself with it. Oh, this is a picture. Look at that. Look at the composition. Look at how everything is much tighter. This is a tighter passage, and it's a tighter window to indicate that. That's nice. It's a syringe. Yeah, the paramedics must have dropped it. A used syringe. Okay. Good. How about, There's nothing obvious to look at. Blocked passage. Rubble. The stuff stands out, though. It's a bunch of wooden beams. Must have left by a hobo who never finished his fort. Oh, that's sweet. I don't know why that's sweet, but it's kind of sweet. I have always wanted to build a fort. I have never taken the time to actually build a fort, though. Like, it's a passing interest. Fort building.
Man.
I remember snow forts. I should maybe build one of those. Maybe when it snows again. No, I'm not going to do that. Somebody's going to make fun of me. Nobody's going to make fun of me. What the hell am I saying? The entrance... Oh, right. So I'm thinking I can take this syringe, take some of that turpentine. Okay. And, what am I going to do with some turpentine? Dum-da-dum-dum. Nothing suspicious going on here. There. The syringe is full of turpentine now. It's a weird thing to say. We're technically stealing turpentine, but this is not a crime worthy of a dum-da-dum-dum. You know, those rusty wheels up in my head are turning. I am going to do the following things. I'm going to go down into this manhole. We're going to time hopscotch back into this thing over here. And I'm going to do this. And I am going... This is wood. And, oh, listen. Oh, that's good. I like that. Man, I am freaking out over the design of this game. There are so few details to think about. Not to think, that's absolutely wrong. But through the careful use of like what details to reveal to you, you can figure out just exactly what you're supposed to do next. With this, with the hornet's nest just up, you see, what I can do maybe is use a turpentine oil. The wood is soaking in turpentine now, and now I can use smoke.
Whoa!
Whoa! Sleeve almost caught on fire. Thing is completely off the hook. Should use less turpentine next time I start a sewer fire. Well, friggin' plan that out next time. We're gonna... Whoa. Whoa, I felt good. I'm gonna hopscotch my way back. It's a good thing that this thing is solar powered. You know, the time traveler over in episode, 2 or 3, he said for obvious reasons this thing is solar powered, but it's still not exactly obvious why. I suppose it is very much more practical that it be solar powered, especially with how quick it powered up. The one time I did walk into a beam of sunlight. Ooh. Now I can actually go inside. Can I? Yes. Ooh, yes. Chapter 5, The Corpse. Yeah, I see a corpse right over here. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've made it a pretty good amount of distance for one episode. Thanks for joining us. In the next episode, we're probably, maybe, with the name of that chapter 5, The Corpse. We're probably going to find Mr. Time Traveler and see maybe what we're going to do next. See you then, folks.